And we've got our first live guest here, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome, Flamenco. How you doing, Flamenco?
Flamenco. Flamenco.
Flamenco
pill
TV,
bottles?
folks.
We need some shaking. Let's see some pills in the chat.
Oh, dude, I don't have my scene ass here, you know? I'm not Ralph, you know?
You don't have the scene ace right on hand. Yeah. I mean, what tells you to take swings at cops then?
Yeah.
I guess nothing.
The world will never know. I mean,
it's not a very Ralph male lifestyle. Andy.
Yeah, I know, right? Flam. So, what do you think about what's going on right now? Like,
this is something I kind of want to try to emulate too. Ralph was just kind of unprovokedly going on about viewer numbers the other day, like when I was doing just sort of a laid back bullshit gaming stream, and he's like, I've got 10 times more viewers than that no good backstabbing cheat Flamenco. I never liked that guy, just for note. And it's just like, I don't know, it's I kind of want to ratio Ralph, not during your guys' time slot, because you guys are absolutely killing it.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, you take him on during the sunrise, Flam. You'll blow him out of the water. Now, I wanted to just ask you, Flam, because we're going through this with a lot of the guests. We were going to call these segments the Burning Bridge, but we decided against it, maybe a bit cringe. Flamenco, just give us a quick synopsis of how Ralph burned the bridge with you. You want to, because let's face it was a bad business decision of Ralph to burn the bridge with you, because you're doing quite well now. Your shows are getting, fair good amount of viewers. You just had Mr. Mediker last week. You thrashed his in video games. You made Mr. Mediker from his mouth go, I'm here for the humiliation. I'm being dominated. It was tough. It was tough to watch Daddy Jim be dominated by you in such a fashion. All of us who looked up to him, now you're the new Jim, Flam. It must feel good. Tell us about how Ralph burned the bridge with you.
So honestly, like I guess the bridge burning moment was, I think it was back when Ralph was using false DMCA strikes to go after people who were like even mildly making fun of him. I think he did that to T-Clips. I think he did that to Jersh. He did that to just like a good amount of people. And and as a person, yeah, exactly. And as a person who came into Ralph's streams through the I think the Boulder stream is when I started to like actively watch the Kill stream every night on weekdays or whatever. To see somebody whose like main claim to fame was exposing a thin-skinned, fat individual who was abusing systems because they couldn't handle mild mockery on the internet. To then just go around and do the exact same thing. I'm just like, okay, well, this is kind of lame. And all I had to do was say that, like, yeah, this is gay, this is lame, you should not be doing this, and this is shameful behavior. And suddenly I'm evil. I'm apparently a homosexual deviant who assaults men in airport bathrooms. I don't know where he got that. But yeah, it's just it is what it is.
Isn't it better, Flam?
Basically,
isn't it better, dude? Yeah, but I was just saying, like when you're his buddy, you're always walking on eggshells. One little thing, he snaps at you, and you go, okay, maybe I'll. Isn't it feel freeing when he went, F you, Andy? I'm like, this is amazing. Thank you, dude. You know what I mean? Like, F yourself, dude. And everyone's career who leaves Ralph, it's just you're Scrooge McDuck in the gold. You know what I mean? Like, thank you, Ralph. So how did you feel while you were there? Did you feel anything, like any tension before you left? Like you snuff it out, right? You could sniff that. He's gonna snap at me one day, right? Because you had an argument with him too. Yeah. So go ahead.
There's two segments that kind of stick out to me. One's obviously the pill stream. Everyone knows about the pill stream. He got like really, really, really upset about that. Because I think what really set him off was after his like weird, that's not true stream. He went kind of radio silent, and me and Gator put on a show with Josh and Gino Samuel to talk about Chris Chan, and it was a fairly successful show. I kind of think Ralph was a little bit resentful about that. I think he got like kind of upset about that whole thing and people trying to like steal his bit. When both me and Gator were just trying to like, hey, you know, we're gonna keep interest in the show alive, kind of give people a thing to watch in the meantime. But then like the other like really like just kind of. It's the one where I'm not really quite picking up that he's like really pissed off at me. You know, that whole like, yeah, answer the fucking question. You sound like a real dip now. Like in hindsight, listening to that clip, like he is just getting progressively more pissed off at the at just like the mild fat jokes, you know. And I think that's like when he sort of soured on me. He would invite me on if I was covering something that was getting some views, or something that he wasn't like really interested in, but saw that maybe his audience was interested in, so he didn't have to do work on the show. And I was like, fuck it, I'll do it, and I'll show my and stuff. Yeah, and then it was just you know, mocking the copyright strikes, and now I've never liked that flamenco.
How dare you? You know, how dare you call out something that he acts like he's the king of the world. I'm the best in this sphere. What are you talking about? I made all of you. Like, shut the fuck up. That's what this whole show's about, Flam. It's the go fuck yourself, Ralph. Take your ego, shove it up your ass. No one likes you. You
Absolutely.
All you have is a file on your stream right now. 2 weeks in a row, by the way, chat. Did you know this? It was the same guy. A guy.
All he can do is rage bait donos about files, and so far he's made $34 rage baiting donos with his file. It's pretty abysmal. He may as well just go start flipping burgers at McDonald's. And let's face it, Flamenco, I mean, you're better off without him. You're doing more viewers now, more donations now, better connections now, and everything is going well for you. And at the end of the day, what your main point of contention is Ethan Ralph, the whole reason that anyone gives a fuck about him is the Boulder stream, where Zidane, let's be frank, Zidane and Jim grilled Jarbo, just put Jarbo fucking 6 feet under, destroyed him, humiliated him. His career never recovered. His life never recovered. He's in a tailspin of cope and just destruction from which he will never recover. He's buried in boulders, just fucking dead. And he's doing the exact same behavior. He flags down people constantly. Flagged down T-Clip's channel, and that had to be resolved via lawsuit, which he didn't even contest because he knew he didn't have a leg to stand on because it was transformative. He flagged down my stream. He flagged down Josh's stream, Godwinson's stream. Constant flagging from this guy, but yet we don't really hear of the same backlash. I don't know why. I honestly think he ought to be castigated and castrated and given the exact same treatment as Mundane Matt. Now, Flam, you were alluding to that segment where Ralph you didn't quite catch on to how pissed off he was, and you were telling him, like, why don't we discuss this privately? Now, we had that clip prepared. Do you want to go through that with us and kind of give us your thoughts on what the was going through your mind as Ralph spiraled at you on stream?
Okay,
Andy, can you pull that up here?
Beauty. All right. So let me just turn on this right here, and I'm going to share it to you boys and chat. This is actually a really uncomfortable stream to watch, and you're going to see why in a second here. It's just one of the many times that Ethan Ralph has had a mental breakdown at one of his buddies. So here we go. Let's just play it. All right.
Yeah,
guys, remember to smash that like button to make Ralph see.
Smash that like button. Keep those donos coming. We'll have a super chat break very soon. I'm going to turn the music off so we can hear it proper. All right, here we go.
Somebody or, have some type of problem or just not cool anymore, but you know what? Respect the good times. Respect the money you make. Jesus Christ. Am I wrong?
No. That was
answer the.
Yeah, go ahead.
So
I answered the question.
So this for context, this stream is after, I want to say, I want to say it's like after 25 to like 45 minutes of just constant tech issues. Like, I can't hear you. He's got like one audio channel going through. And I want to say he's talking about Jim here because, Jim is the prized calf. He's the golden goose. He is probably the one person aside from Dick Masterson that Ralph will never ever even like passive aggressively talk shit about. And I was just sort of checked out because like Ralph is sort of like drunkenly rambling to himself, and I'm like half listening, and I thought he was like ranting to the audience, and apparently he was ranting to the people in the call. Yeah,
it's just amazing. Keep playing it. We gotta get
question. I mean, you sound like a real fucking dip. Is that you, Flamenco? Is that you, Flamenco? By the way, if so, I'll take that back. But your response sounded like stupid.
I don't really have any comment on it.
Well, how do you not have a comment to a soliloquy so strong?
Okay.
Just I don't have a comment to it, dude.
So you had a lot of questions from me the other night, and you wanted a lot of commentary from me the other night, but now you don't want to answer. Now let me finish what I was going to say. Now you don't want to answer basic political, internet connections, but you had a lot of questions about my personal life the other night, though, didn't you?
Yeah, off stream.
You'll stream, but you won't say anything of substance. No, not off stream. You started this on stream.
No, I made sure everything was off stream, dude.
You went full Dr. Phil on fucking stream. And I'm going to be dead honest with you. You want to talk about spilling tea? I don't go. I told Gator I just wanted to do the show with Gator tonight.
And I told you, we should do it with Flamenco.
Well, guess what? I disagreed with that.
Okay, so, do you have a problem with me now, dude? If you want to do this online, we can do it online, but I don't think it's a good idea.
You can do whatever you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So
we'll do it.
Do you have a problem with me now, or what's up?
I mean, you said what you were gonna do. I'm saying.
Pause.
What are you
Okay. Yeah.
Just briefly.
It's uncomfortable.
Briefly, you're so desperately trying to get him to see reason. Like, please, let's do this off the air. This is a really bad look. This is making the show look unprofessional. And he's just so belligerently drunk. Like, just because you didn't suck him off loud enough after his soliloquy. Like, how are you feeling at this point as Ralph was just, calling you out on the carpet and trying to humiliate you like this, talk to you like you were his slave? How are you feeling?
My main goal at that point was just to get him to stop getting so belligerent, because like you were saying before, this is an extremely bad look. That was part of the reason I was saying it's because the stream beforehand was the one where he was too drunk and on pills to operate whatever he was using to operate for his OBS, and I had to use my stream settings to stream his on a Google voice call or whatever, because he couldn't fix whatever was going on, and he was getting really belligerent, and I just okay, you know what, we're gonna stop it here because Ralph is embarrassing himself essentially. So I apologize for kicking you guys out of the Kino and the Corn. In hindsight, I would not do this in the future.
Exactly. You never want to intervene and save Ralph. But I just want to point out the sweet irony, the chef's kiss moment here that Ethan Ralph, now he says that you're autistic, but even as an autistic man, you had a better social awareness, a better conception of how people would perceive this than Ralph himself. It's just staggering. It's a beautiful thing.
It really is.
All right, let's keep playing this.
All right.
We got to get through it. We got to get to Makeda.
Yeah. All right.
What are you talking about?
This gets quite good though, but it's a shame.
You said, "Do you want to do this now, here or now?"
Yeah.
I said, "Yeah," and then you said, "Yeah, I'm going to do what I want to do." Well, go ahead and do it.
Do what?
That's what I'm asking, Flamenco.
Yeah, I'm asking what you're.
He didn't have a take on. He didn't have a take.
Yeah,
on that
I don't have a
Rome
take on-
soliloquy because I was trying to manage other stuff at the same time, so I caught like part of it.
Yeah, and I'm answering DMs. Yeah.
That's not even.
I mean, we can go into this offline if you, off air if you want, but it's probably not a good idea to do it on
So
air.
uncomfortable. It's so
Is that what
uncomfortable.
you think?
Yeah, that's what I think.
Well, why don't you test your luck?
Test my luck with what?
Do it.
No, I don't
Do
want to
what?
drag it.
Test
I don't
your
want to
luck.
drag it up in front of
No,
people.
I
dude.
mean, no. You just
If you have a
threaten me.
problem with me, we can take care of it
you
off air.
just threaten me on air. Why don't you bring it up on air?
When did I
Hey,
threaten
hey,
you on
hey.
air?
Ralph, he's not threatening you on air, dude.
You said, "Oh, I don't think it'll be good if
Gators,
it's on
like,
air."
what
Well,
the
Yeah, because it's
Well, no,
not,
he's
it's
no,
never a good idea.
he
to
said,
air your
"I don't think it's a good idea." What you
Ralph,
you didn't have a
because
problem with it on
Ralph,
Monday?
Ralph,
You know?
has it ever been a good idea for any fucking radio show or anything
No,
like that to
of course
air their
not.
fucking dirty laundry
No.
out on fucking
Agree.
air?
Anyway,
That's
I
what I'm
mean,
trying
that's
to say.
basic. That's basic 101. I'm just saying you
So
didn't
why
have,
are you agitating for it?
because you seem to wanted to on, a day or two ago.
It's the exact opposite of what I'm trying to do. But
Dude, he was trying to help you with the stuff, man.
Okay, well,
The Flamenco's not the bad guy, man. It's okay.
if I'm not saying Flamenco's the bad guy, I'm saying he's a f***ing, by his own admission, a massive f***ing hawk.
I
And he
am.
cannot
So
understand.
we all
he
are.
cannot
I
understand.
am, definitely.
Well, no, I'm not. I mean, I got maybe a slight thought, even to play games and read, sports and all this. Flamenco is a massive dog who can't f***ing understand social cues. That's his f***ing problem.
Okay.
It's rich
Why
coming
is
from
he
him.
your
And
co-host?
you can say a lot about me too. Don't get me wrong, but
Yeah, off air.
just say it on there.
No, I don't want to drag up dirty laundry on air.
So
It's
professional.
never a fucking good idea,
Yeah.
dude.
I'm just saying,
Polar
man.
opposites.
You
So do you-
really,
do you
really,
have-
the other night. Let me tell you
let's-
something.
No, real quick.
Okay, real quick.
So, just say what you want to fucking say, dude. Do you want me to still be on the show? 'Cause
No,
if not,
no.
I'll just stop being on the show.
Let
But
me-
if you're gonna just keep on digging at me for these,
This is like
Well,
this
you
is
know
like
what?
a
I've got
theme
better
between me and
fucking
Ralph, by the way.
Yeah.
There's so the other this is the pill stream like fight. The fight afterwards where I call him fat and he gets like really pissed off. He spent like 3 hours with like a bunch of other people in like his little support circle trying to he's getting all pissed off at me and they're trying to like calm him down. And it was like 2:00 in the morning. I was like playing games with my friends and he like starts calling me and he's like, I want you to apologize to me. And I'm like, I'm not going to apologize to you. It's like, if you don't apologize to me, you're off the show. All right, I guess I'm off the show. Like he
And then he's
will.
like, "You want to fight me? Who do you think could win? Who do you think could win?
Yeah.
Flam? That you can fight me, boy?" And then you go like, "Well, Ralph, like you're quite fat." He's
Yeah.
like, "So what? My advantage in a fight." And then you're like, "But Ralph, your arms are as short as a T-Rex." And he's like, "I'll still get a hold of you, boy. You spurg." He just threatens to beat the shit out of his co-hosts on air, and then he wonders why his show's in the fucking toilet. He has to depend on pedophiles like Mr. Girl and glowy feds like Richard Spencer to make $38. Holy fuck now, folks.
Well, we have to move on from this segment. Yo, Flam,
Yeah.
tell everyone where to find you. Thank you, Flamenco, for hopping on, man. We really appreciate it, bro.
Yep. Peace out, guys.
All right, yo, peace out, man. Thanks for coming on, man. Flamenco TV. What a segment. What a segment.